Let's go!
Go.
Inshallah.
I love you!
We beat the horse fucking
Let's
allegation.
go.
What the fuck?
I
Instead of
do
pedo
not
jacket, you
have
just horse fuck jacket?
any connection to fuckmehorse.com. I do not
kidding
own it.
me?
I have nothing to do
Take
with
away his
fuckmehorse.com.
roll.
Go.
Fuckmehorse.com was a joke for years. All of that is true. And I spammed it. I spammed it. Yeah, tell me. Yeah, get mad. Fuck you. Who's the wall now?
Fuck you,
Fuck
zombie
you guys.
kid. You're
I
a
trolled all of you
You're a
all
fucking
night.
liar.
I
You're a
fucking
faker
trolled all
and
of
a
you
fucking liar.
motherfuckers. You're a fucking
You
bunch
weren't
of
even
losers.
born during
You
a
think I
meteor
am
shower. You weren't born
fuck
during a
you.
meteor
You're
shower.
the fuckmehorse.com
You're
fuckers.
fucking piece
Yeah,
of shit.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
fucking piece of
yeah,
shit.
yeah, get it. Yeah, get it.
Your
Fuck
career is
you.
over.
Yeah,
You're
go
done
fuck
for.
yourself.
You're worth nothing. You're a piece of shit. I wipe my ass with people like you.
Yeah, get him. Yeah, get him.
Kill
Fuck
yourself.
that
Kill
horse.
yourself.
Fuck that guy. Fuck
Don't actually
that
do
guy.
that. Don't actually do that.
Wait, I didn't get to ask my interview questions. Can I
Ren,
ask
I would like
them?
to thank you
Yeah,
from
go
the
ahead.
bottom of my heart
How believable.
for this interview.
How believable am I, though?
You look like a horse fucker. I'll give you that.
You look like a horse fucker.
Bobby, you told
I
me
think-
to
Can I
this
ask
is
my
culpable.
question?
The fact
I
that
know,
you were
right?
getting pissed off at people implying
tell
that you're a horse
everybody,
fucker, like
Bobby.
I've said this 1,000 times.
Is that true?
No.
No.
No, I had an excellent childhood. My mom was an alcoholic. I grew up. I born and raised South Dakota. Always lived here. Well, no, that's not true. I'm getting ahead of myself too. I'm really drunk. Are you sure you guys want to do this right now?
Fuck yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Fuck
Yeah.
it. We'll do it live.
Are you
That's
like
right.
into technology?
Phil Hartman.
Yes, sir.
Am I into technology? I've been building computers since I was 13. What do you think?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Nice, man.
Yes.
Yes.
The answer is yes.
Keep
W
him
horse
coming.
guy.
Horse guy, let's go.
Is the green
Hold on.
horse?
Horse
that they
guy,
use?
yeah,
Hold on,
big
hold on.
fucking horse.
So you said that this was like it started off as a joke, right?
yeah.
You were in tech and you just threw
okay,
up a website.
so-
Tell us about that.
So my community is about 20 years old. At some point I got banned from the community. I think I alluded to that earlier. I don't know. I've told this story a few times tonight. It's a gaming community out of Noxiousnet. I don't know if you guys know what Gmod is.
Played there, dude.
Yes,
I
I
love
was a
Gmod.
big. We were the Ventrilo. We were the VoIP for Noxionet.
Oh shit.
Wow, dude.
Although I fell out of favor with the owner JetBoom because I hacked on his servers. So it didn't become like the public.
Yes.
It didn't become the public community after that. But when I got
Proton,
banned,
name the interview. Actually, what do you want the
No
interview to be
bucket-
named?
Can we name it No Bucket Required?
No bucket required?
No bucket needed.
you
No
guys like
bucket-
my
what's the-
pizza clock over here?
No,
I
no.
like
There's
the
a there's
pizza
a
clock.
Guys, think
there's a
about the pizza
fucking
clock.
what is it? The right size for a
Scott,
horse.
just put that
like,
up
to-
today.
What is it? A fucking
the right
no.
height.
There's
No
no
bucket
cock
required.
like horse cock. Just do that song.
Come on, Parsi. Get it
It's a great
So
song.
you-
Do you actually know that song?
Why did you open
Good
this
song.
website in the first place?
That's what I'm trying to get
Yeah,
to.
yeah,
if
he-
you'd
he's
shut
getting
the
there, he's
fuck
getting
up. Okay,
Yeah, can you guys
so
stop talking so we can talk? Please?
when I got banned from the community, I had a big following, right? Like 100 people on this Discord or Ventrilo at the time. If you might find some videos on it. It was bismuth.typefrag.com port 33300. We even had Dane Cook in his Discord. He has a video, I think, you might be able to find.
Wow.
Where he's advertising it. Anyways, so when I got banned, all these people came out of the woodwork, right? Like they had a big forum and they posted, I I don't know. At some point, I was like saying horses all the time, or "fuck me horse" or some shit at that point, and then everyone posted like horses on the forums. You can't find the forums unfortunately anymore because Noxious said Jetboom got fucked and they stole all of his shit. So he took it down, and the forums were supposed to stay up, but they didn't. I wish I could show you this thread. But they all posted like a bunch of horse memes, and like if you don't unban Zombie Jamboree, there'll be more dead horses. So I was like, man, people like this shit. People like horses. So I was like, wait, I need to do something. So I like started a website, fuckmehorse.com, and I put fucking some horse porn pictures on there, and that started getting some attention. People are looking for horse fucking, and I started monetizing it and putting videos on there, and that's there we are. Okay, that's the whole thing.
So you're an entrepreneur.
I guess. I guess so.
Businessman.
Businessman. Idea man, I guess.
So you,
more than that. Accidental.
High IQ
you come
individual,
from like IT, or
I'm higher than average, I guess.
Yeah.
No, I don't come from IT. I worked
You
in
said you
my
had a
college.
master's, right?
Yeah, I have a master's degree. I worked for my school for IT. I didn't pursue it any farther than that though. I tried to get a job one time and they shot me down, and I was like, fuck these retards. I don't wanna fucking do this.
What's your
Did
IQ?
Did you design the website?
I don't know. You want me to take a fucking IQ test? Who the fuck cares?
How much
Did you
does like
design the
horse
website?
content sell for?
Is there like a market?
It's a pretty steady revenue.
Where
Well, like, how much would it be? Like for like a pack or something? Like just out of
A
curiosity.
pack?
Do people
A pack?
subscribe to it, or
Like how
No,
does it work?
What business model are you using?
Just word of mouth, I guess.
No, for
It's
like
just-
monetize.
I just
monetize
Google
it?
how do you
AdSense,
make
guys.
money?
It's not.
Okay.
Where's the
It's
revenue
not-
at?
it's not premium? Is
It's
what you're
just
saying.
it's just fucking Google AdSense. It's not rocket
Yeah.
science. You find somebody likes, and you put a little advertisement on it, and you make money.
Yeah.
The porn is as old as fucking humanity.
I have
And
a
you find that
question.
niche and you make money.
I have a two-part question.
I'm so
One,
surprised by this, by the way. I
one,
didn't think anyone would be that interested.
do you have access to like say like analytics, like what country buys the most or purchases the most?
They're free. He makes it on
I
revenue
Okay.
from AdSense.
Yeah, it's free, but it's monetized through Google AdSense, if you know what that is.
Can you see like
Do
what
you-
countries access it the most, or
I don't
Yeah.
know for sure. I think if I looked at my Google AdSense, it might have some information like that.
Have you noticed like
But
a demographic, kind of?
I don't know if it's like YouTube where you can see that type of stuff. Then again, I also know it's illegal in a lot of places, so they may be just using a VPN. So I don't know how valuable that kind of information even would be. With that type of thought process.
and then
On the
I don't
legal
know why
issue-
you'd
on the
even
legal
be interested in knowing what country. Like, should I target said country because they like to look at a horse's dick?
no, I was
I
just
mean, does that even
just
make
curious,
sense?
just curious to see
Just
like
The
like
demographic
know,
of like
yeah.
the people.
women or
No.
men or
And
whatever
then
the case is.
Well, I mean, I think we can all agree it's probably more men.
I don't
and
know.
then-
Maybe women.
I think
I don't know,
if
there's
you
some freaks
looked
out there.
at the statistics, it's gonna.
girls that fuck dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a horse is a different story, right? It's a horse of a different color.
a horse is a horse, of course. And then secondly, where would you say like the bulk of this is produced? Would it be like in the States or South America or like Romania?
Yeah. I think you hit the nail on the head there. I think a lot of it's South American and Central America. It's definitely not happening a lot here. It's illegal in most states here, and I think if you get caught, you'd get a substantial fine.
Have you run into any
Because
legal issues?
I don't know if you've all seen Mr. Hands, but he died. But if he had gotten caught, it could be it's a long sentence in some states. It's
Is it?
not
Are you
it's not something
protected
to
under
shake
free
a stick
speech?
at.
Are you protected
Sorry?
under Are you protected under like free speech stuff? Have you had any legal issues or anything like that?
No, nobody's ever contacted me with any legal issues. I've gotten hate mail, but it's not
And you're saying it's illegal based on bestiality or because it's porn
right.
for
Right,
bestiality?
exactly. Even
Yeah.
porn and bestiality is illegal in some states, and they,
For sure.
if they prosecuted that type of thing, you would get arrested. But
Rightfully
it's
so.
not. It's not something the law is really going after in America, at least. But in other countries, I can definitely see that being a issue.
How long's the site been up?
Of
20 years.
about the time that happened, which was almost 15 to 20 years ago.
Wow.
No one's like
So
tried
it's
to get your
been
site taken down?
not that I'm aware of. It has been on and off over the years a little bit, but mostly it's been up.
You're in North Dakota, you said, or South Dakota?
South Dakota.
Okay. I was wondering if
But
you were
I do not the site is not hosted here. I do not personally, try and connect myself with the site, obviously, for obvious reasons.
Right.
And even like exposing myself to this, I feel like maybe is a bad idea. And when they were asking me like advertisement, like I I don't know if I should do that or even this, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it.
How many hits do you get?
Um upwards, sometimes it's low, sometimes it's only like 100 or a couple hundred a month, but it can be upwards of like, in the thousands. It could be some months it's hit like 10,000. People get on there and they tend to seem to stay on there, because
Have you ever looked at like seasonal data for site access? Like what months are most active?
With the host changes and changes to the site over the years, the data is a little sparse on some of that stuff. That what I do look into, again, I don't really do too much for the day to day on the site anymore, especially. I just collect a check.
Is it like you just kind of
I don't know
own
if I
it?
said that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you just
now
own
it
it and
is.
you own it, and then do you have like just people who are like, I want to put stuff up there? Like you're not the one
Yeah,
posting it. You're
yeah,
just the
yeah.
one.
That's more of the case. Like people reach out to me and be like, "Oh, I have this really cool." I don't know if you guys have seen like Nuke's Top 5. Like um there's people out there that just put together like compilation videos and they get a lot of attention. Well, this is kind of the same thing. Like people will submit stuff, or like I don't even have to do half the work. Like I can just take an email and I don't even have to watch it. I'll just upload it, if I see, it's something.
Was there an uptick? Two things. Was there an uptick when My Little Pony was like big?
Yeah, do you have a lot of bronies?
Yeah.
Probably. I
And then
don't want I don't want or necessarily care about the fan base. I just care about the check at the end of the day.
That's some
Yeah.
real shit.
That's fair. And then
That's some
So
real
like
shit.
these I think these people are freaks. Like this was a joke to me. Like I don't fucking care about these fucking people or anything about them. I just want to keep it going so I can get
So
money
then
in
how do
my
you like how do
pocket.
you morally
you-
justify this then? If you like if you think these people are
I don't
disgusting, you're
need to
just sitting there.
I don't need to morally justify fucking anything. I mean, how do you morally justify your fucking existence? We're killing the fucking planet. Come on, look it up.
Yeah, you watch.
Fuck that.
How do you morally justify fish tank?
Yeah, fuck anything we do nowadays. It's all shit. It's all fucking entertainment. Like people getting off to something like they're enjoying themselves. I don't give a fuck.
Would you sell merch?
They're gonna
Would you
do
sell
it
merch?
somehow, right?
Yeah, would you sell merch?
Would I sell merch?
Yeah, like a hat with the
Yeah.
horseshoe on it.
How would
Like if you're
that
just in
work?
it
Do
for
you
a check,
think?
why wouldn't you sell
How
merch?
how would that work? Do you think? Do you think
You
people
sure
are
the
gonna
horse?
walk around
A
with
sh-
"fuck me horse" or a big
Yeah.
horse's cock on
It
their
sounds
fucking
really
shirt?
fucking
What the?
funny.
Yeah,
Well,
that'd be
or
fucking
just
hilarious.
a shirt,
That'd be
shirt or
hilarious.
hat,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
shirt or a hat with a horseshoe.
I just feel like almost at that point it's just way too much attention maybe. And like I said, there's legality in there too. If I start selling merch and having people like put it on them, then maybe I would, see a fucking lawyer pop into my DMs and say, "Oh, shit's not looking good."
So you want it to
Would you
like
just
stay
change the
low.
site name at that point?
I just wanted to, like I said, it's been organic since the beginning. It's been whatever. It's not something that I think needs to fucking be in the public eye at all.
So then
Well,
why would you be asked to drag into an interview?
I don't know, because I'm drunk.
Perfect.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Perfect, great. Fuck this guy. We got everything we need. Get him out.
No, I'm just saying like I'm interested in like your philosophy, like your life philosophy. You know?
My life philosophy is do whatever the fuck you want, like Bam Margera.
Hell yeah.
Fuck
Yeah,
it.
I see you stream
We're
a
all
lot.
going to hell. We're all gonna fucking die from something. Do whatever the fuck you want.
So I see you've been streaming
Keep
on
on
Kick
keeping
recently.
on.
What?
What?
You've been streaming on Kick recently?
I was streaming earlier this year for over 180 days.
Wow.
Live. I even had a camera over my bed.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, I thought it would be funny.
What made more money? The
It's
site
pretty
or the
fun.
ad?
At some point it was probably about the same actually.
Oh wow.
I was making a couple $100 a month doing the streaming, but it was mostly just my friends
What was your
helping
stream name?
out. It's in my. If you click on my name, it's in my bio.
I see the the profile picture on Kick is a horse, right? Is it just like kind of like a subtle nod, or do you kind of play into it on the stream?
CJ_Zombie Jamboree, Twitch. I don't stream that much anymore. I don't know if you guys have played Ascension WoW. I was playing that a few years back, and I was like one of the top players. And I had a couple hundred viewers back then. There's been a few times where I was streaming and I can't wait to meet. Fuck you, Allie. Where I had a lot of viewers on Twitch, and I wish I had just like continued that, and I didn't, because things like life gets in the way, and I think that people that are meant to be in that type of thing, I just feel like it's a really draining fucking shit job at the end of the day. Like fucking streamers and
It's always be entertaining, always be on.
like always be on. It fucking sucks.
You gotta be a psycho, I think.
You gotta be what?
A psycho.
Yeah, almost. I mean, if you look at the statistics, we're getting away from the interview.
That's fine.
Most like high-end jobs and people of power are actual psychopaths.
Yeah.
Like a high, scary percentage of them.
What do you think of the CEO
And I
shooting?
think that's the same for Twitch streamers, like high Twitch streamers, like
They sacrifice pretty much
Markiplier,
everything and focus
PewDiePie.
solely on that. Yeah.
I think they're
Yeah, streaming
fucking.
for
They've got to be psychopaths, right?
streaming
Like
for
they
12
would.
hours a day, you gotta
They'd be
be
serial murderers if they weren't making
Yeah.
money
They
like in the
sacrifice
public
their
eye.
relationships.
You'd have to have
and
something wrong
all
with
that
you to
stuff.
stream for like 12 hours a day. Like that
Yeah,
kid Hassan Piker. Like
like I did it
psychopath,
as a
dude.
joke, but I don't know.
Yeah. But you're not
That's-
jumping up and down like Kai Cenat or something, you know?
Oh
Hey, is Ren able to talk in here?
no, she's not. She muted up.
We need to give her permission to
Yeah, he's
speak.
talk terms in here.
Yeah, let Ren free.
Be rewarded. for
Free
recording.
Ren.
What
Free
what hobby-
Alley too. Free Alley dubs too.
What hobbies do you have?
Hobbies? I like to get on. I like to go on vacation. I like to sit in my hot tub, play with my dogs, and eat.
You're a homeowner?
That respectable? Yeah, my home's paid for. So are my
Nice.
vehicles.
Hell yeah, dude.
My shit's all taken care of. I don't have. I also have a trust fund, so I don't have anything to fucking worry about. That's why I haven't worked for
Same.
so long.
I'm curious what you.
I feel you.
What was your
What
master's in?
My master's was in human resources.
Did you end up
I
using that? Or?
I never really used that. I managed a hotel for about a year down in the Florida Keys.
Did you?
Yeah, and
Interesting.
then I pissed off some rich people and they fucking fired me. But I was like fast tracked to like general manager, like managing all these hotels. And he was the guy, like the general manager was like so excited. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna retire soon, and you're gonna replace me." And then I pissed off all these rich people, and they were like, "Fuck, you're done."
So surely there was a point at which you said privately that you're married at this point now, right?
It was my second.
How did that play when that got brought up? How did that happen?
Well,
With
I
the
actually
site,
met my
yeah.
first wife on Mumble. You guys know what that is?
Yeah.
And she was Canadian.
Okay.
And she moved down here, and that worked for like almost 8 years. And then I don't know. She she had like a change of heart or something, and she started like planting trees in Canada. I let her do it for some reason, and then she came back and she was just like fucking different. I don't know.
Yeah. Was there a point
It was
where
weird.
sure there's a point where the site gets brought up at some point, especially when you marry someone and
No,
no,
because
okay.
I
You haven't
don't
explained the site to your wife?
no.
Your secret's
No,
safe with us.
Keeps it under wraps, dude.
Although I think with my current wife and actually my former wife, if I had brought it into the light, that it wouldn't have really been a big
'Cause they know
ordeal
you
or
personally.
anything. Yeah, because I just like the way I am, it's just not really a surprise, I think, to most people once they get to know me a little bit. Like I'm
And it's not that
just
substantial amount of money coming in where it's like, hey, where's that coming from?
Right. It's not this huge thing. I mean, it could be, but then again, like I keep bringing up, there's that legality and like taboo to it that I think a lot of people just and it's a fetish, people,
Right.
it's not like it'll never be like a huge thing, no matter how much, it's brought to anyone's attention.
Have you thought about selling the site ever?
No, absolutely not.
Does
I'm,
it bring in too much
I'm,
to sell?
I'm gonna, I'm gonna transfer that in my will. It'll just be a big shock. Like the lawyer's gonna be like, "Oh, also we have fuckmehorse.com going to young Jeffrey here," and then it'll just be like,
What?
You,
"Oh,
you,
sorry, sorry, what?"
You ever
you have
worked on a
kids?
farm or been on a farm?
And I'm gonna leave like no explanation, like we're doing this whole thing, and they're just gonna
So
have
then
nothing.
the novelty of this
I
thing
just
that you made for fun becoming a real thing is like more valuable to you than the actual as a business model.
I just don't. I mean, if you're thinking that it could become something else, it's just it's not possible.
No, more so is like
There's
getting it out of your life, like so you don't have to
I
deal with it, or you
it's not.
like
There's
it in
not a
some way.
lot to deal with. There's
Have
not.
you since having the website, and I might have been not listening, I apologize, I'm trying to do something in the background. Have people in
Well,
your
you
life
should
found
learn.
out I probably should. Have people in your life found out that you run this website, and has that like came
That's
into
what they're
play at
just
any point?
asking. I
Yeah.
I don't. I think that's a bad place to start, or at any time bring up. I just think it's so, like I said, taboo and illegal and fucking just all that stigma that comes with it. Not something
Not an
you should.
icebreaker.
No, you
So
shouldn't
then, do
bring.
you have
You
like a
shouldn't
day
bring
job?
that up. No,
Yeah, he
I
said he
don't.
hasn't
I was
worked for.
God,
wondering, what
How,
ethnicity
like,
are
how do
you?
you
not
spend your
anymore.
day?
Just doing this, I guess, and playing video games, listening to music, chilling,
Hell yeah.
man.
Nice.
I
I'm
was
done
one.
with all.
I
I'm
was.
done with all of that.
I was wondering, what ethnicity are you, man?
You learn, you get a big nest egg coming, and you got a fucking trust fund. There's not much you really think about other than what
Just
am I gonna
enjoying
eat
life.
today? What
You,
what am
you
I
ever
gonna watch?
you ever wake up?
What am I gonna play?
You ever wake up in the morning or like right as you're falling asleep and be like, "What the fuck? Should I just dump
I
this?"
don't, I don't really think about it, man. It's not. I
Yeah.
don't. You, you guys think it's like this
But even just in the back
thing
of
that
your head,
consumes my life.
not even that, but like
But
subconsciously,
I
you're
think
like,
at some point, I mean, it kind of maybe did. Like I thought maybe I should, but I'm well beyond that, right?
What was that like when it first became, I guess, a real thing? We're like, oh, people are actually using
Um.
this.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I like I just did. I laughed at myself like, fuck. If I have a market for these freaks, then I mean, why not? It's not. I mean, even like fucking 20 years ago, a domain and a host was not that expensive. So if it was
Right.
bringing it, even especially now, like shit's just like $10 a month, right?
Sitting for
Yeah,
good, paying for
I
itself.
think it's like 12 and some change now. Back then it was a little bit more, but now that it's become more commonplace for like bigger websites, like they want your business. I I don't know. I just what was the question again? I just don't.
The
It was
early
never a
days when you
big. It was
realized it
never
sucked.
really a
Yeah.
big deal. I just
Yeah.
thought, if
That
I'm
was
making
all.
money, then I'm
And that's
gonna
purely through
keep it going.
search, just appearing in search engines through keywords, or did anyone kind of as a troll put it in little forums like, hey, check this out?
Yeah. I think so. Um, I think it just word of mouth
Organically
spread.
build the SEO, and
Right,
now it's just
right.
kind of pops up. Wow.
Well, it's just
Because you were pretty early into the internet too, so it's not like AI
Right,
slop, right? So if
exactly.
they Googled, horse getting fucked or whatever, you would probably actually pop up.
Right,
Oh my
yeah.
god, you're like the stronghold of horse porn.
You got into that days.
Don't-
You bought
Holy shit,
Bitcoin
he has a
in
hero arc.
20
Actually, a pioneer
Fucking-
of the field.
I'm the
Is that
fucking
right?
messiah. I'm the Jesus of
He's the
horses.
Satoshi Nakamoto of horsecock.
I keep the horses happy.
You have any like legal boilerplate on your site, like this is parody or anything like that, or anything to kind of insulate
There,
you?
I mean, there's just a standard what's it called? Section something disclaimer on there. If you look at it, or you're afraid you haven't looked.
A lot of people are not going to that site.
Oh,
I don't
well,
think
that's
most of the people
well,
are scared.
that's
I looked at
unfortunate.
it. I looked at it. I saw horsecock and I clicked off. I'm so sorry. I thought it was like a joke or something. I thought it was gonna be like, I don't know. I don't know.
What, you didn't believe it at first?
I didn't
The
want to
fuck
sign
me
up. I know
horse?
that. I didn't want to sign up for a horsecock website. I'm so sorry.
Well, I'm not selling your information, but if I thought that was gonna bring me in some
I
more
have a
revenue,
proton
maybe I
mail,
would.
but I'm okay.
Come on, give me your address, your home phone. Maybe I should include the social.
Do people have to pay for stuff on the site? I don't know if this has been asked yet.
No.
You have. Oh, what about ads? What about ad revenue? Do you
Yeah,
have any
there's
ad revenue?
AdSense on there. Yeah.
It's
He's Google
insane.
Are
that
you
you
more
even
likely?
it's insane you'd even
Are you
get
more likely to
ads.
give to allow fucked up ads, like ones with like? Now, I'm not trying to fuck up your site or anything.
Well,
but, like,
it's
do you allow
whatever.
more fucked up
And
ads?
horny horses in your area want to fuck like that?
I have a little say in what goes on there, but yeah, it's kind of a free for all. I mean,
Could you
whatever
put like
Google
a
allows.
FagC GIF on your website, like
Buy a
a
banner.
just in the
Okay.
corner?
Okay.
You already tried this. I feel like, oh yeah, I feel like that's just like that's more beneficial to you guys, right? You guys
Yeah,
want
but
all these freaks in here,
I would pay you for the banner.
or pay me, huh? You think I
How
care
much
about
money would it
money?
cost?
Well,
I think this
How
guy's
funny
enough
would it
money.
have to be?
We can give you more
How
I
funny
don't
would it
give
have to be?
I don't
That's
give a
fair.
fuck about any of this shit.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Like whose
How,
horsecock do I have to suck
But
to?
if you did,
I have a question. I have a
Fine.
question.
I would put a referral to Bad
How
Dragon.
large is the staff team for a site like
Mine,
this?
come on, buddy.
How large is staff for a site like that?
It's just me.
Oh, so no moderators or anything? There's no
Oh,
forum
wow.
part of it? No
I
comment section?
have offset, but like I said, people will
We
send
could have a
things into
FagC
me.
account on his fucking
So it's
site.
so a lot of the time nowadays, I don't even have to be like going searching for
Yeah.
anything. People send shit to me, like
There's not
I'm
like a
fucking
forums or
Nuke's
comments
top
section?
5. No.
Okay, so you don't have to moderate.
At
for your
one
content in that
point
way.
there was, but
How did that go?
that's
How did that go?
yeah, you already figured it out. Not good. Not what. That's it was like this place, like but like,
Whoa.
What are you trying to
come
say?
on, you know what this place is. Just as much as anyone else. Not
What's that supposed
not
to
your
mean?
ideal Saturday night for most people.
No, this is
Exactly.
a pretty normal
Unless you
site. We
want
have
to
a
see
big moderation
Clyde
team.
hit himself in the head with a hammer.
We love
Not
you,
for
Clyde.
that though.
No,
But
Clyde's
no,
a W.
I-
Clyde's
I
a W.
understand that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
understand
How much money
that.
monthly does it
Fine.
cost to run the site? If ballpark.
We're getting a lot of repeats
Like,
here.
yeah, he said,
you know,
like,
I'm
yeah,
already.
No, he
Okay,
already
so
said he's
some-
making
Yeah,
a lot of
dude.
money off
I
this.
low key
think this
want to
interview
know more
is
about
over.
you. No.
He's
I low key
crazy.
want to know more about you and like
I
growing
hate
up in like
repeating
South
myself.
Dakota and shit.
What
My
about?
time is valuable.
Jesus Christ.
No, he had
Yeah.
mentioned that. He said the costs are very low. It's like only.
He's
it's
already
like a
said
BBS
this
is only
before,
up,
dude.
Like $10.
So
Yeah,
they're just
fuck,
are
thank
you
you.
they renting the domain from you? Is that what's happening? And then
Wanna know
that's sent
more
off
about
to
the
like an
fucking
IP
site?
that you don't
No,
do
I
it? Is it
own
run
the
through like a
domain.
limited liability? Like I don't understand the legality of it.
Yeah,
that hasn't been a problem yet.
it's a sole proprietorship. It's a LLC.
Oh, okay.
It's a business.
Okay.
Dude.
So when you do taxes at the end
I
of the
won't tell
year,
you everything. I'm sure you can look all that up though. It's not hard
when
to
you do
find.
taxes at the end of the year, do you have an accountant, or are you doing it yourself in TurboTax and entering that fucking site in?
Is some poor accountant having to?
Well, do I?
Do you have an
TurboTax.
Well,
accountant?
well, if I seem like somebody who would hire an accountant, then you haven't been listening either.
I mean,
Do
maybe
you have a
right?
degree
You
in
got the trust
accountancy?
fund; it might be worth it.
It's not worth it. At the end of the day, you should always try and learn anything that costs you money. Yourself. Always. It's always worth it to learn anything. Anyone that's worth a damn to hire is always worth learning for yourself, because that is peace of mind. And even if you do hire them, then you can look it over and you know what the fuck's going on. Because even like those tax people, they fuck up. Like I just had a tax return fucking in 2020 they fucked up on, and I had to resubmit the fucker 3 times. I had to go to the IRS like 8 different times because they kept saying I owed them $5,000. I was like, there's absolutely no way I owe you any money. I already paid you, such and such amount of money.
You're talking about like
It's
hiring
fucking
people, and I know what you mean by that, and I agree. Like I've
fucking
I'm
nightmare.
curious if you ran any of your own businesses, because you seem like someone who might be.
Yeah,
least,
I have several businesses. It's not just one.
What?
Are they normal?
Yeah, they're normal. No, they're all
No, this
fucking
this one's
jerk
for
off
dogs.
parlors
It's
and
all
dog
horses.
fucking
All different animals.
parties and.
This one's for sheep fuckers actually.
Oh,
From
that's popular in New
sheepfuckers.com.
Zealand.
Well,
I
I live
hear.
in the area. I mean, I could probably
We've got a few sheep
outs-
fuckers in here.
probably outsource it at that point.
He was added here
I
by
had
a
enough.
third party. He
I'm
doesn't
more
know
of an
what he's saying
alpaca
right
type
now.
of guy.
Did you actually learn anything from like hosting that site that actually made you
Oh,
be like,
absolutely.
start other businesses? Was that your first business?
Absolutely.
Was that your actual first business, or was that like a
Yeah,
third?
yeah. I mean, I was like
Oh,
a
wow.
fucking dumbass college kid when I started this shit. It was a joke, man. I mean, but you learn a lot of shit. You learn HTML, you learn how to code, you learn
Registering
fucking
business.
yeah, you learn how fucking taxes work. You
Learn the
you
law
learn how not to get fucked in the ass by the law.
and the horse.
If you're
Or the
not a
horse.
retard, you fucking research this shit and really clamp down on it. You don't want things to get out of control.
What businesses did that like lead to in your personal life? I'm curious what you
I don't want to get
want to talk. Okay,
I don't think he would want
into
to associate
personal.
that with
fair
this.
enough. Because they're still
I
like
mean,
active
What do you
and
think
running.
about Fish Tank? Do you watch Fish Tank? I see
Oh
the
my
poster.
god, here we go.
Do I watch Fish Tank? I have a poster. You already answered your own fucking question.
He literally has
Yeah,
a
retard.
Talking
poster
about
right
Yeah,
retards.
you fucking retard.
Fuck.
Hey,
Have you?
what do you think of Wyatt? You like Wyatt?
I don't really.
Fuck you.
Does anyone know or
I know
care about
He was
Wyatt.
on there
Wyatt?
for 2 hours. He's a
Wow.
good
I know
guy.
How
Wyatt.
dare
Yeah.
I was
you?
there for
How
more
dare
than
you?
2
How
hours.
dare
He
you?
was it was
Washington has a
literally
little
the biggest
crush
fish.
on Wyatt, huh?
He was the biggest fish we had here. He got us Bert, all right?
Biggest fish. He got you, Bert.
We told
I
everybody
heard-
that we were
Frank Hassel?
interviewing
I
Sam
heard
Hyde,
Wyatt
and it was
say
him.
to Bert, "Do you remember me?" And he was like, "What?"
He said, "Yeah."
Oh god.
It's
Oh,
like,
don't
who
make
the
fun
fuck
of
are
him.
Well,
That guy
you?
I mean,
Why
I
are
know
you
Wyatt
strays?
personally. I'll say he's cool. Cool guy.
He seems
I
cool.
mean, it's
Since
fucking
we
interview. I don't know.
since we seem to be winding down a little bit, getting off track,
Questions only. Questions only.
I do want to ask you guys something. My best friend right now, he's feeling a little sick. He runs the other Ventrilo where I'm from, or Ventrilo. Fuck, now I'm really back in the
Discord.
old days. Um, it's got me.
Discord, yeah.
It's got me fucking thinking about things I haven't thought about in a while.
Good old days, man. I got started in
He's
service.
not doing good. He's got heart palpitations. If you could, I know this isn't a godly server, but I was at one point. This is really gonna blow your guys' mind. Thinking about training as a priest. I sang in the choir in front of the
Is that like your high
church for
school?
years. So if you're I would kill myself.
This is the shit we want to know
Hey,
about you. Man.
Also, am I gonna get like some really cool tags in this other than
Absolutely.
fag interviewer?
Yes, of course.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Fag VIP? That seems a little weak. Can I
You
get
you get
Let's see 'em.
free fag merch.
Before I-
We will send
before
you
I
free
keep-
fag
Yeah,
merch.
we'll send you.
free
We'll send you
fag merch.
shit.
Free on us.
I'm gonna wear that. I love fags.
What
Fag.
Kill myself for fag.
One of my best friends is a fag.
I would love
Anyways,
to.
as I was saying, he's sick.
Go on.
Keep him in your prayers. I'm really serious about this. I love the guy. He's my best friend.
Hell yeah.
And I am concerned because I hate to lose him.
Yeah,
I will keep this guy in my prayers.
I'm unironically.
I'll pray
from
for
a
him.
very
You have like
I'll
a
actually pray for
GoFundMe
that guy.
for him or
I'll
something?
pray for him.
And
No.
Does he need a GoFundMe? Or
Yeah,
anything
does
like
he
that?
need
No, he's
money?
probably not that sick, but
Okay.
People are requesting.
I don't know, Ren. Why don't you
call
fucking
him?
talk?
yeah, a lot of like I'm from a religious family.
Ren, say
is there like a
hey.
is
Can
there
you
a
say his
first name?
Can you say his name so we can?
Oh, is Ren
Can we
is Ren
say-
actually
praying
your
for him?
your
Is there like a first name that they
friend?
could use?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you know each other?
There's through Best Friends Forever Discord.
Oh, okay, that's sick.
And we met in real life.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Someone
We
in
had-
chat.
We had drinks at the downtown wine bar and
Oh, wow.
somebody paid for them all. It was like
Mhm.
$200. It was awesome.
When
In Toronto.
Hey,
Oh shit, I just doxed you. Sorry.
No, we went there.
It's a
I'm
big
not
city.
from there. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's where
that's
Drake's
bigger
from.
than mine, I can tell you that.
Do you know
Hell,
Drake?
Did you meet Drake?
In Toronto.
Has Drake been on the
Drake-
site?
Drake sucked my dick.
I'm
Tight,
just
dude.
confirming.
Fun fact.
For people's prayers, the first name is Cook. I think Ali Dub says. Is that the case?
Brian.
Brian. Okay. So if you are a
Brian
religious
Carter
person,
P.
then, pray for Brian. That's
We'll
like
pray for
my
Brian.
grandpa last night. So.
Yeah.
Has
It's getting around that time in my life where people are
Yep.
disappearing and sucks.
so how much money have you given to any of the fish tank e-girls? And if you have a joint bank account with your wife, is she all right,
Zero.
Based.
I'm not a fucking retard, as
Alright,
was
based.
established. I might kind of look like one, but I'm not.
Alright,
I just don't give a fuck about anything really.
Based. Do you have any favorite moments from the show?
But I
Real
have I am invested in Fish Tank on the
Oh,
investment
even
page.
worse.
I did
Okay,
buy into
never
that.
mind. I take it back.
I did invest.
What did you invest?
We had an investment page.
Oh, it's Shoddy from Fish Tank.
Yeah, they had.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
You know, I have money
This guy
lying
was
around.
on Fish Tank Shop.
Yeah, support. This.
Who?
niche.
Oh,
Huh?
it's an inside joke.
I'll go on Fish Tank.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I'm sure it'll be.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be a great topic of discussion on there too. Fuckmehorse.com.
That's
Oh,
So
that
I've
great.
heard about
Oh,
horses.
great! The Book of Mormon, the wild card monopoly of religion.
I heard about horses.
Yeah, I have it here as a joke. I'm from a religious family, so it's funny.
Can I get a little debrief as to what has been talked about?
Nope.
What's
No.
up, Ma? How you doing?
I
Is this
should
gonna be
Nah,
posted
just
somewhere?
Sit there. Just sit there and
No.
look pretty. That's all you have to do.
No, it's.
Is this gonna be on the internet?
I'm an interviewer. Like, if you look at my roles, I'm an
Yeah,
interviewer.
I mean, if you don't want, why would you not want it on the internet?
I don't know.
No, look, I'm an interviewer. That's what my role is in
I
this
mean,
chat.
I mean, legally, if I say "fuck you," do not post this to the internet, then you guys can't, right?
No, we're not. We're
I mean,
not.
no, you
So,
join the server, you kind of follow the rules of the server,
I just came
and it's
in
being
as
streamed.
an interviewer because that's my role in the chat, and I
You're a
just
fucking
wanted a
retard.
little
Can you mute this
Shut the
bitch?
fuck up, Shoddy.
Yeah,
Wyatt, get her.
We're
Who?
doing something here.
I've already
Wyatt, get her.
muted. I've already muted her. I
Wyatt.
can't even hear her.
Wyatt.
She's a dumb
She's
bitch.
drunk
Get her.
as hell.
Come on, Wyatt.
But yeah,
It's
Dude, I
literally
was
my
hoarse for
role.
2 fucking days.
Zombie, we can
after
do
that.
like the Vice documentary, distort your voice and shit with the like blurred face and everything, bro.
That'd be tight if
we
somebody
just
knows
have it
how to
Can
streaming to
you
the people
put
here
like?
in the
Can you
Discord.
put like a
maybe
blur on my
Everything.
chest too, and like a fake dick, so it looks like I have a really big
You guys
horse
ruin
dick?
Anonymous
everything.
cartel.
She
Give you a
came
You
in
guys
because she
ruin
wanted to be on the
everything.
site. She wants to be featured.
Do you have any favorite
No,
moments
no.
from the show? Zombie?
From Fish Tank?
Yeah. Like when did you start watching? You know, you said you started
I
investing. Did you watch
started
day one?
watching day one.
Hell
Ruin
yeah.
everything.
So
I'm
you've
a
been
Sam
watching
Hyde
Yeah.
ride or die, man.
Let's go.
I love Sam Hyde. I've been watching Sam Hyde since the first YouTube fucking channel and before it got deleted and all that shit.
Then you should know me.
And you
fucker.
guys,
Yeah, you should know Wyatt.
I
Yeah,
should
Wyatt
know
listens to
why.
this kids.
Yeah.
You should get to
he's on
know
the
him,
industry
dude.
We're
craze.
just gonna kill him.
We're just gonna kill him.
I was there for that. I was
You
doing
guys
the
are
AV.
funny.
Yeah, I bet.
That for
Were you there
real.
for moms?
No,
Wyatt doesn't do AV, bro. Come on now.
I did. I was doing the AV.
Wait, is Wyatt in here right now?
Yeah. Wyatt is Scepter.
We're talking to him.
Oh.
He's been friends with
Oh
Sam for
shit.
forever.
Who's
Oh,
Wyatt?
I was low key talking shit. I'm sorry, Wyatt.
We were talking
Who's
mad shit
Wyatt?
about the boy,
Fuck
dude.
you, Wyatt.
It's fine.
Might have to slide on
Honestly.
you, bro.
Wait, who's Wyatt again?
Wyatt, you want to come down to the ranch or?
Oh no.
Nah, I'm good.
Neverland
You
Ranch.
know there was a second
Neverland, Neverland Ranch. Yeah.
We don't have any kids, but we have
Who's
a lot of
Wyatt?
fun.
And what's his
I'm
ranch?
good. I'll meet with you in Toronto. We can hang out with Drake.
I'll go with you, Wyatt,
I
just to
don't
make
live
sure.
in
this
Toronto.
dude
If I
doesn't
lived in
move.
fucking Canada, I would have killed myself.
All right, that's fair.
No offense. No offense, Ren.
That's fair. Who were your favorite? Who were your favorite fish tank contestants?
Contestants? I think Letty was pretty great season 1.
All right, get him out of here.
I love Lance. Come
Nigga,
on, she carried
Who'd you
the
endorse?
fucking show.
Who'd you endorse season 3?
Who was the guy with the pedophile book?
Simmons.
I feel like
Simmons.
yeah, I feel like that was a really good moment in the show when they did the reveal. So even though fuck Simmons, I think like
You appreciate his
that was,
contribution.
I think that was
It's good
really
content.
great. And when in season 3, when they brought the pedophile in, or whatever the fuck, the dressmaking guy, freak Brandon, yeah, that they really didn't play it right. I feel like I don't know why they played it that way, but they could have done like a big reveal and everyone would have just dogpiled on that fucker. So I don't know. Those moments when it's like a really like shock, like fuck this guy moment, I love that shit.
How do you think season 3 compared, to the other seasons?
It started out really strong, right?
Mhm.
Like I thought it was gonna be this transformative, amazing season, but really, it
Got a little
really fucked
sidetracked.
it. It really
About the time
fucked
they
it up.
added all the new people, I kind of
Yeah, I
tuned
thought that
out.
was gonna be like, wow, they're doing this thing, but they didn't even like try and play off a famous house thing again. Like, oh, you guys are gonna be so famous. I feel like they ran out of steam, and they don't have a lot of production. I'm sure that video that they made, like fake Hulu, took a lot of their energy, and I understand that. But on the other hand, like, you're trying to make fucking money, and at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, right? Like, fucking up this shit. Hire.
Is there?
Get
you think
somebody
it
in
needs to be
India to
higher
make this
octane?
shit.
I wanted to ask White this, but I didn't get the chance. but is there like a setting or like I don't know, an idea that you have for a season? I guess
That's
it's
a
kind of open question.
That's a wonderful question.
You know what's really
Like, what could they
crazy,
do to
and I
really-
don't want to like toot my own horn too much. I know that sounds lame.
Sure,
Even that sounds lame, but I don't want to like make everyone think I have this fucking huge perception of myself.
Sure.
But when at the end of season 3, when Jet and Sam were sitting there like talking about it, like listening to TTS and answering shit, everything he said, if you've seen that, I agreed with. And I had said before that moment to my Discord, I think they just need to get a lot of autistic freaks, a lot like fucking 10, 12 Berts, put them in the fucking house, and then they almost don't need to do anything at that point. Like
Props.
that's gonna fucking
content.
run itself.
Give them items and food and alcohol.
It's gonna
Exactly.
it's gonna be a fucking madhouse if they have 12 Berts in there.
Statistically, I don't think 12 Berts exist.
Sure, but you know what I'm saying. Like,
Right.
just get
They
a
struck
bunch of
gold.
freaks, like
They struck gold.
people,
These people like
schizophrenics
Alex
off their
B, who like fucking
meds.
monkeys and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was fun to fuck with normies because like this big reveal, but at the end of the day, what carried the show? You know, it was Bert.
Right.
Right.
That's gonna carry the show, and they're almost gonna have not even gonna have to nudge it.
I almost think it's
Like
funnier
they
when they have
do.
a guest appearance, like a freeloader that's like kind of normal, like a homeless person. They're like,
And
what
bring
the
them
am I
into
gonna
that.
die in here?
Yeah.
Like, are you about to kill me?
But when
I
it's
don't
like
think you're
amped
ever
up
gonna be able to get another Bert.
10
I don't know.
times,
Bert like
how are
people,
you
know?
still here? I was just feeding into what was said earlier. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should be.
No, I shouldn't. Fuck you.
You should be.
Unbelievable.
Horse fucker.
Yeah, I think it
Oh,
would be hard to
shit.
pull.
I just muted her, dude.
I've never. That's not what this is about. This is a business opportunity that I finagled.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Do you look at horses any different way?
Now
Like,
that you know people are like,
I try not to, honestly.
Bro, what?
I try not to look at any of it.
That means you get.
If I don't have to.
Like, you like see it like as that now different object as it's not like you're going across the country, you're in the Wild West. I don't know if there's like horse farms by you out that way, but you drive down the highway, you see someone on a horse and you're like,
I wonder if that guy's been to my side.
I mean, you realize that everyone's just trying to
in the grand scheme of things, it just doesn't
get
matter,
off, right? I mean, it's all about sex, drugs, rock and roll, whatever.
Word.
You
Get
know,
off.
everyone's trying to take care of them, and that's. I mean, if I'm supplying that, then I'm not really the bad guy, right? I hope.
Would you say you're like pro sex work and whatnot in a similar light of like they're just kind of because I know there's a lot of like this. It's like it's easy target to like hate on and like the OnlyFans sluts, but in a similar way, it's like it's just money to them, and they're gonna do it. So you might as well.
Right.
Does somebody in here own a horse server?
Welcome music.
Horse server?
Yeah, like for horses or something.
Did you just join, Funky?
or like
I
you
think
ever
so, yeah,
been
I
in
joined.
Target and you see like
I don't
you're,
know.
like, walking down the aisle or like Walmart and you see like My Little Pony toys and you're like, that's
the pipeline.
That's my market. Or
Hey, that's for children, okay?
That's true.
When you see like a guy with My Little Pony merch on, do you cringe a little bit?
Bronies, dude.
It's for children, but like you know, grown
The
ass.
demographic is
I
turned
knew a
into the
guy.
people like you.
I'm gonna tell you a story. I knew a guy who was really into that, and he was part of our community for a while. And he got a My Little Pony tattoo and everything. He was a real freak.
Real freaky.
And I have a cop friend, a detective, who looked into him a little bit for whatever reason, and before it came out, like, we knew that his like wife had left him and he wasn't like seeing his kids a lot, and we didn't really know what was going on. And then, he looks into him, and you know what was going on, right? I don't even need to say it. He was a freak with kids, right?
Oh,
Oh no.
Yeah.
I thought he was
So I don't even want to think about that, because I think that especially after that those people especially are not to be trusted.
Right.
I think anyone who's like uh reminiscing or thinking about like cartoons, like a kids TV show, no offense if anyone likes to watch, I mean, anime is different, I guess, but I think that's just you have a childlike mind, you're gonna, not. I
Yeah,
don't
we need
want to think
Pony in
about
here.
that.
Have you ever been
Yep.
curious about like psychoanalysis or anything like that? Has that ever like been
Well,
like, I want to kind
my
of like,
bachelor's is in psychology,
okay.
so yeah,
Uh,
definitely.
Have you ever like been like, let me pull back my books and be like, what can cause this? Did you ever any like sort of analytical
Well,
curiosity towards those
I think
things?
it's the
Or
same with any fetish, right? Like um,
So
you bust a
wait,
nut to it, and there's that response in your brain, and you tie that to whatever you're watching, and and it just becomes like a cycle.
do you think
if
that's
Uh,
the
you have
first
me
cause
muted,
though, or
like
is it something like
what is
prior
the purpose?
for
I don't
that?
know.
Like the geographic
I
distribution's interesting. Someone asked earlier, but you don't have the data. If there's like
right.
something there,
He
like we
runs
could.
like a bestiality
I'm sure
porn
though, if
site.
you really look at
Yeah,
it,
for
it's
horses.
anyone that grew up on a farm, or they don't have a lot of women around, then obviously they're going to gravitate towards anthropomorphic things
No one
or
does that
actual.
normally. Yeah,
Why
no.
why are you still talking?
Because I can. Just
You're not even asking.
that's not normal.
Or adding anything. I mean, you don't
I'm
think
just
it's
No.
I'm
normal?
just
It clearly is.
nobody just like,
Really
oh, I'm growing up on a
There's a
farm.
mute button
There's
you could
no
do on
woman
It's
around.
Google
I can
any
that.
fuck
it's
a horse.
it's any fetish is the same. It has the
Yeah,
same
you have the same type of response.
beginning.
There's
It's
a
the
different
same thing for any
mentality. Like
fetish.
there's Down
Like, people
syndrome.
jack off to
There's people who
shoes.
are
Like, you've
just
seen Bird, he was sniffing shoes. It's like
yeah, and
How do
that's
you
just
it's
a
a
equate? How do you
different
equate
response.
this to
There,
imagery.
sniffing
That's
shoes?
a
How do you
That's I
like?
think
different.
I
it's the
do
Wait, let
How do
same.
you
Shotty
equate
talk.
that?
Let
That's a
let Shotty
different
I think
talk.
that's different.
degeneracy.
There's something to sense versus
Like
image. I
versus
don't
like
know. I think there's something
you.
between sense
Oh,
and
I want to
image,
fuck
like
a horse, and
olfactory
I'm gonna
sense. I mean,
use this
obviously there's
animal.
sense with an
You know,
image, but I think
like
there's
that's
a
a
much different
shoe
sort
that
of
you're licking
fuller
versus
image that you get like
Well, now we're
psychoanalytically.
just all arguing
an
and having different
animal.
opinions.
That's not even arguing.
Again,
It's a
you don't have the
shoe you're
data. We don't
licking
have the data,
versus
so it's all
an
speculation.
animal you're having
We don't have the
sex with.
data, but we have
No,
other fetishes, and we
sorry.
know the data on
It's not a
those.
fetish. That's just
Like
like
car stuff. Like you
animal
think there was a. I mean, you
abuse.
know, what's the difference between car and horse at this point? I don't know. Google Translate
That's
tell us.
animal abuse.
Well, it's like alive.
Yeah,
How do
Now
you
I'm
it's
equate
being.
people who
a
say that's
live
like animal
animal.
abuse?
So I got a question. So
I
you
don't want to.
ran
I don't want to get into any of that.
You don't want
It's
to get
not
into the
my.
animal abuse? aspect.
it's
If
not
if
like
I'm
a
being
study.
attacked, if
Animals?
I'm being
I'm not gonna
attacked in
attack
any
you. I'm not
way,
It's
gonna
not
attack
an
you.
attack. It's
if
not
if
an
I
attack. Just-
if I'm being seen
How do you
as
think
some
the
sort
horse
of
feels?
evil,
Yeah, you get
uh, bringing
No, I'm not saying you're
bringing
evil. I'm not saying
this
you're evil. Whoa,
I
I'm not
didn't
bringing
say
saying you're
you're
this
evil.
evil. I'm just saying, how do you
into
think
the
the horse
world, I don't
feels?
create or have anything to do with any of that.
So I got a question. It's not gonna attack you or
Seems like
anything. But
you
do you still
make
have
money
that
off of
server
it.
like up and running by chance?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, it's,
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
go ahead, check it, look for yourself.
the website's yeah, it's live.
Okay, well, the
Seems
second,
like you're
why
able
is
to
it
make
still a
money and
thing if
monetize
it's
off of these horses being fucked by human beings that have brains. Mm, my bad.
Well, I'm surprised you have a brain that's able
Oh,
to
I'm
communicate to
so
this to us.
sorry. The horses don't.
Do you
But
have
I do.
any do you like reading at all? Do you have any like specific authors or anything like that you're into, or any movies that you like? This is just so
I'm a big fan of Upton Sinclair. Um,
Oh, nice, dude.
oh my
those who
the
don't
Jungle is a good one.
Jesus Christ?
It's kind of related, actually, if you think about it, with the slaughterhouses and everything.
Could you provide
Yeah.
context for those who don't know?
It all makes
of
sense.
that novel?
With
Likewise.
Upton, with
Yeah.
the Jungle.
Yeah.
The Jungle is a fantastic book about the slaughterhouse conditions in, I believe, the 1930s, 1950s in Chicago area, and immigrant survival in that environment.
I think it's even earlier. I think it's early
Yeah, I think it's like
1900s.
early 1900s.
It might be,
That's why we have the FDA because of that book.
Right,
wow.
right.
Yeah, I think.
And
it's
it's a
journalistic.
graphic representation of that situation.
Do you have any? Did it change your dietary choices at all, or anything
No,
like that?
no.
Okay, just wondering.
It's just really shocking.
Any?
So
I think
equating
it may
that to
be one
animal
of
abuse, and
the
you think
most vivid, shocking portrayals of that.
How about movies or anything like that? You have any favorite directors or any movies?
Yeah, what
Quentin
media do you think?
Tarantino
Okay.
Nice.
Wyatt hates that.
and his collection of works.
Do you
Yeah, it's
like
like
the feet
Cronenberg.
It's not a
shots
movie.
remind you of
Cronenberg might be one
hooves,
I was always curious about.
Cronenberg
Yeah,
massive
is
hooves?
all right.
the body horror
You
stuff might
imagine?
be up here.
Would you like the Netflix series Cooties?
Hey, bro, we don't have to talk
Bro.
about.
yeah, just ignore the
not-
trolls, man.
that's
Ignore
not-
the walkers. Shoot the
Well, what are
walkers.
you bringing all these trolls in
I'm an
here?
interviewer, so
She
I'm
is
just jabbing
Well, you're
around.
giving
yeah,
them a hard
she was on
Well,
your
so
thing.
far you've been the worst interviewer that's been in here.
oh,
You've been giving him a hard time. Do you have any
And-
experience interviewing
oh,
anyone?
I'm sorry,
I don't
but
have
this
experience
guy
with
has
fucking
been.
horses.
I'm sorry, this
This
guy's
guy-
been the worst
Judgmental.
interviewee. Like, bro, like you are. I'm gonna keep
That's
it at
not.
that.
That's not like a thing to be. You just
Yeah,
kind of
I
emoted.
think you will.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it at that. Yeah, you monetize
You know
about
we
all
can.
you
fucking
got.
horses, horse porn.
Gee.
There's not much I could say about it, but like, to
You
an
have much
average
to say
person,
about
that's gonna be a
anything.
little different. And
gonna ask
look,
this
I
Brandon
come
over
from
here.
the average person.
I'm gonna ask this nicer
That's a
than
little
Shoddy.
different.
Shoddy, please. I'm gonna ask this nicer than her. So, what if it has like bestiality in it? Then why, keep it?
You joined.
I
if you don't
think
wanna repeat
yeah, you
yourself,
joined a
I
little
can-
late.
Do you want me to? Yeah. So he basically.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's so what he's
There's
explaining
no
to
way
me
this chick is like smoking weed right now, trying to talk to somebody.
is that
This is not
essentially
weed.
to him it's just a check, and these people are gonna get off somewhere, and essentially that's all there is.
So
to
he's
it, and he doesn't think
exploiting
of it far
animal
beyond that, and
abuse.
it's
Traffic
purely
children to
just
get
a
money
service.
from it. It's okay.
Like
No
I
way.
can run a child porn
He's not
website.
involved
I can
in the
and
run
then
a
I
child
guess he would
porn
argue
website.
that
And
the
I don't
conditions in the
support
slaughterhouse
child
are
porn,
horrible, and that
but
That's
I'm
weird.
just I'm just
is
making the
also
money off
animal
of it.
abuse.
Oh, you gotta eat, right? Thank you, Washington. You gotta eat.
Although
Yeah.
there is
Did I explain your
I-
point correctly?
That's
Do people
good.
in here
That's
make
good.
money?
Yeah.
Like,
would it be unfair
That's why I'm an interviewer.
to say that what one could argue
I'd say
that
the people are more exploited, probably.
would
Actually,
would it be unfair
the
to
end of the
say
day.
that since
I do
you
agree with
are retired on a trust fund that you almost don't have that incentive to keep it
Sure.
up for the ad
Yeah.
revenue? What would
Definitely.
you? What are your thoughts on that?
Um.
That if like $100 a month
Well,
doesn't matter and
yeah. I mean,
some
but
people,
like I said
someone's gonna be
before,
exploited.
it's not a lot of effort for something.
Mhm.
Would you? Okay, so I guess now I'm gonna sound exploitive. Exploitive. Would you shut down like your slum house if it's bringing in a couple $1,000s from if you're a slumlord?
Yeah.
Like,
What do you
what's the
like? How many
point?
$1,000s are we talking? Like, if I have a rental property, I'm making like
Right.
how many
Like it's
thousand?
costing you nothing, right, to keep it going.
Well, I mean, it's whatever the dominant cultural moral valuation that's happening right there.
So like
Well,
long-term
that's true
renters who have
too.
sex with
Yeah.
horses or something? I don't know.
If I saw some like paradigm shift, like, oh, this is becoming a big issue, like
Same
this is
hydro-fruit?
blowing up in the fucking media, like all these people are being exploited. Sure, like if you want to start a big hubbubaloo about it and get me shut down, then yeah, I would shut it down. Whatever. It's not a big deal either way to me.
For you, it's just kind of like what one
Nah,
would call
I'm getting a little heated now. Fuck.
what
They're
what
No,
one
won.
I have
what
a
one would
question
call it, and without like a moral value
after
judgment
him.
coming from me, you would say you've been committed to
Oh,
the
you have
bit.
an actual question?
You've been committed to the bit, right? For at this point, it's kind of the main
Right.
income of it.
Yeah,
What
and
one
at
would
the end of
call
the
it.
day, it was just a bit. Like, I never thought it would be what it is now.
It's like running
So
goatsy.cx for
Right, yeah, it's
essentially.
like having fucking 2 girls, 1 cup up. Like,
how did you get into this niche
oh
if
my
you weren't that involved into
He
that
already
niche?
explained all
we
this earlier.
we went over
He
this.
already explained
I
all of it.
wasn't not in the call, so let me hear it.
like JoJo, the idiot circus boy with a pretty new pet, and her name is Shandy. You know that one?
Congratulations, you get to play with our ape named
And I
Shoddy.
love it, and I stroke it, and I yeah, there
How did
goes
you
my
get into
there goes my pretty
explaining
pet.
animal abuse?
Oh
How did you get into
There's
people
so if you
fucking
no. Go over
animals
to like her icon and then right click it, there's a
and
mute
hosting
option.
I
animal
know,
bestiality
I know. You
porn?
said that, but I just
How did
it's
you
kind
get
of
into
funny.
It's entertainment.
hosting animal bestiality porn?
Hey, if you want me to mute her, I'll mute her. It's up to you.
I'm not
But if you
a.
want to go
I'm,
at her, go at her. Like,
I'm just.
we're fine either way.
No,
It's
like answer the
fine.
question. Like, you guys are giggling. Like, how did you get into
Do
that?
you want me to
giggling.
fill her in, or do
Which
you
I've been
want to go?
giggling all day.
Please,
Okay, yeah.
please. I
So,
hate
No,
repeating
I want
myself.
okay,
him
so
to.
well, he doesn't.
I
have
want
to-
him.
It's gonna annoy him. to
Sean, he
repeat
like
himself.
answered the question
I don't
like
see
several
it.
times. It was just a bit in college that he did.
No, it was a bit.
You know, he
It was a
started.
bit.
It was a bit in college.
He's in
Yeah,
an online
it was kind
forum,
of
and
like
he
a.
got banned. And a lot of people were in his community, and they started posting horse pictures of the meme and like dead horses and stuff. And it's like, hey, if you don't unban him, we're gonna keep posting dead horses. So he made this site, and
Well,
they
it was a little bit more than just
Enablers.
dead horses,
yeah,
but
horses
It
getting fucked, all
sounds
that
like
stuff.
enabling.
all right.
Enabling.
Horse-centric,
It sounds
shop.
like
It was like a horse-centric server.
Can you stop using women words,
horse shit.
please?
Horse shit.
What is an enabling?
You fucking
What
enabler!
that-
No,
What
it
is
is enabling. Like, what the
As
fuck?
far as like, I think like
Jordan,
some make it
Shoddy, I have a
pretty.
question for
Are
you.
you
Actually, what do you
sure
think it
your
would be
name
like to
isn't
get fucked by a horse?
Sharon?
Sean, do you think you could
It's
take
pretty
a horse?
close.
Shoddy, do you think you could take a horse?
Have you
Come
been
on,
with a,
answer
have
the
you been with a
question,
black man, Shoddy?
Sharon.
Have you been, dude? She's never seen a black man in her life, dude. Come on now. What do you mean?
So she would get the
Come on, black men don't have anything on them.
Really?
As would in sort of adjacent, would you have eaten horse before? Have you had horse meat?
Well, in the US,
Yeah,
it's illegal.
sure. Of course.
Isn't it?
Really, dude? I've
No,
actually.
it's not illegal. Absolutely
Or
not.
is
They
it
still
state by
make
Oh,
state?
glue out of horses.
I mean, it's like they
Oh, I
love
thought they
eating
They
did
horse and
something
like
do
to the
horse
beard.
sashimi in
I think
Japan.
it might be a state by state thing. I know it's like a big thing in like Germany and stuff like that. Like they love eating horse
Yeah,
meat.
it's not good.
I've never had it.
Wyatt,
It's
have you had it?
terrible.
I
It's,
haven't had it. I haven't had it. No.
if you've had alligator, it's pretty
Tough.
similar. It's
It's like
tough
supposed to be really
and
lean.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
you
but
have
that
those
doesn't mean
fat.
it's good. It's just, it's flavorless. It's
It's like
tough.
deer meat, kind of, or no?
No, deer is much
In
better.
Japan, they eat it as sashimi as a beer
I think
food.
in some ways you'd kind of
Oh.
some European countries you'd just be like an honorary like from the Netherlands, whatever they call them. You'd be honorary Dutch. I think at this point, as far as your website goes, knowing what they got up to.
Yeah, I'd be hailed as Lord of the Horse porn
I
in
have a
many
question.
countries.
I have a question. 10 or 12 years ago, Vice came out with a documentary about people in Brazil men who have sex with goats, right? Or is it donkeys? Yeah, it's like a rite of passage for a man in South America.
Heard that before, yeah.
Yeah, is there content featuring men with the horses
Well,
or anything like that?
as I said previously, if I don't cater to that usually because that's not the audience.
Oh,
The
well,
guys
I'm
right?
that
out,
they want to
guys.
see girls, yeah.
Right.
I'm out.
They don't want to see
You're out.
men doing
What the
that.
fuck?
Yeah, that'd be weird.
And
Right.
as far as your back end goes, do you do anything on the back end as far as like running, those libraries of hashes against your material just to kind of insulate yourself from any maybe greater illegal content that would
Well, users
save your
can't
ass?
upload to his website. It's,
Right.
But
Right.
but
he
even
often gets
then,
emailed. Yeah.
but even then, like I know there's kind of sort of things to
Oh, in case like it's
like
Well,
some
certain
government has
hashes.
banned certain
what I
media.
found to be the easiest is that just to collect it from other reputable sites
Okay.
in the past. So then I don't have to
If they're
really.
still up, and you can imagine it's probably.
Yeah, like that piss I'm having, or.
Yeah, I'm thinking about having one myself.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So you're like you're like a third derivative of like
Right.
filtering. That's fair.
Exactly. There's not a lot of thought into it.
Yeah. See,
It's
I'd assume so. For sure.
porn.
Yeah, nah.
Hey, I mean,
It might be a.
Have you ever jacked off to horse porn?
No.
must resist.
You think it's like comparable to owning like a gore website or something?
Yeah, sure.
Have you always like
Yeah,
been
that
into
definitely
like
makes
edgy
sense.
humor and whatnot online?
Although, again, I think that has a lot more legal fallout.
Oh
Right?
yeah, most definitely.
Sure, yeah.
You're that's when it comes to people, like I'm sure some people here are like, oh, it's an animal. I've already heard it has a brain. But
obviously
I mean,
value a human
at the
more.
end of the day, no one's coercing the horse, okay? No one's like, oh, come here, I got a treat. No,
Nah, dude.
it's a wormhole. They don't fucking care.
animal husbandry in some sense.
I don't know if this was
really
asked already.
cool.
Are you religious at all?
Oh, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Do you have a particular
Absolutely.
belief?
Christianity. I'm a Catholic.
Catholic. Okay. And were you raised Catholic or did
I
you
was-
find Catholicism?
I
course
was
you're Catholic.
raised Lutheran.
Me too. Well, sorry.
Of course, I'm cat.
I went to
Can
a
you
Lutheran-
elaborate on that? What does that mean?
Raised Lutheran, I call it. He's German.
I'm
I went to a
German.
Lutheran school.
Called it.
I was raised evangelical. Yeah.
Well,
Is-
With a lot of Catholics.
it's
It's-
the second version of Monopoly.
As far as
Most popular
your
version.
volume of uploads, are you ever like, I need to upload? Do you ever feel like the impetus to upload, or is it kind of just like,
Well, he uploads every day, right?
or is it really at that
It's
volume?
whenever I feel like it.
Do you like queue up, like do it in bursts, like queue them up to release throughout the month or something, like with the backlog, so you don't have to focus on it?
Yeah, it's mostly queued up, like
Yeah,
months
that
and
makes sense.
months beforehand, and a lot of it just gets filtered though. Like I just put it back in the queue, so it just rotates. Because I mean, there's not as time goes on. Obviously, there's more,
Yeah.
but there's
Oh, so
not
you're
really
reposting a
that
bit.
much out there.
Nice.
If you know, it's not something that's this huge
Mhm.
Makes sense.
Have you had any business
repository or
opportunities,
anything.
like any other niche sites kind of reach out to you? At all?
Yeah, every once in a while, but it's kind of like with you guys. Like I'm just not interested in expanding or helping anyone really, except for I can see how something might be beneficial if I wanted to do some sort of thing with advertising, whatever, on another site,
Like
or
partnering with Bad Dragon to
partnering
sell
with
horse cock
someone.
dildos or
Well, yeah,
whatever, shit like
whatever.
that, yeah.
But it's just it's not.
Yeah.
I don't want to necessarily expose myself to
Yeah.
any more.
You don't want it to grow in your life, and also you're at the stage in your life where you don't have that need to like.
Right.
Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
it's not something that consumes my thoughts.
Yeah,
and I really don't want it to.
Yeah, exactly. That makes
It's
sense.
you're committing to the bit, and it's kind of just like you check it off the
The
list.
bit is dry,
or whatever.
but it runs itself so fucking.
Right. Exactly.
That makes sense.
Like a performance art piece that you've just been doing online for
Yeah.
like 20
Yeah.
years.
That's it.
In the
It's like I started painting and
It does seem like a performance
Yes.
art piece the way you're going about it, which I really appreciate, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sort of like, yeah, just like sort of you're like pressing free speech in a way too, which is something.
Free speech and comedy, if you really want to get down to it.
Whatever. Just
Yeah,
transgression
I
for the sake
mean,
of transgression.
I remember back in the day, like getting on. I don't know if you guys know what Rotten.com is.
Yeah.
And
No, of course.
I was
yeah,
gonna ask you
and
how
like
that.
even back in the day, even as far as like 4chan used to be really fucked up.
Yep.
It's just for a lot of people, I think it might not just be like oh, I want to jerk off to someone getting fucked by a horse. I want to just
Someone
you
posted
know
someone
have
someone
a laugh, show my
Yeah.
friend something
Exactly.
funny.
Yeah.
Library-
that idea that
library
some kids
computer.
are being like sending it as a shock thing to their friends, like, holy shit, you won't believe this exists. Like in the way that we all did
Yeah.
when we were younger,
Right,
I'm
yeah.
still young, but yeah. That's actually
It's
pretty
just
cool.
comedy for the ages.
What was-
Whatever.
What was your genesis as far as like that kind of shock humor stuff? Like what was your kind of first exposure? Because you said you're on the older side, I think, of probably
Right.
most of us here, but I think we're in the kind of relative neighborhood of age brackets where we
think,
saw that whole internet.
I think it was Rotten.com. I remember my friend. That's why I brought it up. My friend came over one day and brought it up, and we're like looking at Chris Farley's death, photos and stuff. And I was sick though looking at that stuff. I was like standing by the window, like I'm gonna throw up. I was probably maybe 16 at the time. So it's been really long time, but I remember it vividly, But nowadays you showed that to me, anyone that's been exposed to it, I'm desensitized to pretty much
Yeah.
anything.
How do you feel about that, especially with how kids are growing up with, these
I don't
devices
know.
and all that?
It's
weird to think about it. Like you would hope
It
the best,
is.
like they handled
It's
it.
not
Like
good.
I feel like a lot of us
No,
feel
it's
like
not.
we handled
It's
it really
not,
well, but how will we
but
know
then
until
again,
we see how it turns out?
you have to play devil's advocate on it. Like,
Right.
if I I hate to say like, oh, I would be the first exposure or something to that. That would be horrible. Like, obviously, but then again, like, it
Someone's
could
gonna do it.
be anyone, right?
But then
And
again, the early 20th century
it
was
it's gonna happen, if somebody's on the internet. And it's just like I always think like bullying, like, is it really that bad? Like, does it fuck people up or does it make them stronger? Like, right?
Both, definitely.
Right. Like it's a double-edged sword. You have to be devil's advocate on it.
Yeah, I've been thinking about
There's
this recently.
positive and negatives to all that stuff.
I think a big part about that is like letting people, I guess, guiding them on how they can, I guess, react to it. Because like some people do not
Sure.
handle
Shadi
bullying
called
well,
you a
right?
faggot freak. How do you feel about that?
That's her right.
Call her
I
an
mean,
N-word, dude.
I can't help what a retard thinks about a
You're a
successful
fucking
businessman.
faggot. You're not a successful businessman. You're a fucking animal abuser. You
Yeah, Wes can
exploit
give you the
animals.
pass.
You're a weirdo. You're a fucking loser. Look at you. Look at your upper
And as far
camera
as like,
and
yeah,
your lower
like
camera. You're a
grotesque or
fucking
not
loser.
even obscene
Get a good
images,
look
but
at
like
yourself, you
traumatic image.
faggot.
Early 20th century was
I mean,
full
like I
of
said,
right.
gonna
World
laugh
War
out.
One,
Shut
World
up.
War.
Guys, she really got me. I gotta go.
You
I told
should.
Wyatt, this
You're a
bitch,
loser. You're a fucking weirdo.
Oh.
bitches be tripping, man.
Nobody like they're interviewing just to interview, like a LOL cow. You're a fucking loser.
Nah,
You should
dude.
be
I actually find you very
This
interesting. Don't listen to her. Actually,
I wonder
Well,
what
that's
you've achieved in your life. Maybe we should
Yeah,
interview
don't
her
let her
next,
get you down,
guys.
dude.
not fucking hosting a fucking horse porn
She was on Bitch
website.
Tank.
I think this dude has achieved more than you, though, based on what he's told us in the time that
Yeah,
you went here.
exploiting animals and animal abuse. You
No,
fucking
no
weirdos.
one can get me
That's
down.
weird as fuck.
Technically,
No one
he's
can
just
get me down.
exploiting
You're a
the losers
weirdo.
that watch it and collecting ad revenue.
No, he's
Yeah, nah.
exploiting
I don't think
animals.
he.
Producing
That's
it.
weird as fuck.
Yeah,
It's weird
he's
as
like
fuck.
2 or 3 degrees.
And he
I
said
mean,
he
She's
was
like what 3
confused,
degrees away
guys.
from
She
around.
she's off her meds.
That's a
She needs
sin
a
against
lobotomy,
God.
dude.
That's a
Is
He's
what
sin
I'm
against
telling
like
you.
the
God.
drug dealer in
That's
the
a sin
U.S.,
against
and you're
God.
saying that he's
That's a
exploiting
sin against
the
God.
Mexicans
That's a
that are
sin
cooking the
against God.
fentanyl.
That's
He's
a
not
sin against God.
That's right.
He's
Man
not
made
exploiting the
God made
You
Mexicans.
gotta
He's
you
man
gotta
for
exploiting the
hit
woman.
drug addicts.
gotta hit something
God
she'll
made man for
understand.
woman. God made man for woman.
I'm like the education
Amen.
system
Amen,
that
sister.
failed you.
Amen.
God
I
made
think
man for woman. And
I'm
you're
like the
over here talking
education
about I'm
system. Like
religious.
it
Wait,
exploited
look,
you.
wait, look, it's
It
the horse
exploited
fucker.
you
You're
and
Wait, look,
wasted your
wait, look,
time.
it's the fucking horse fucker. What's going on,
It's
nigga?
you're hosting the
yeah,
image.
this
How'd you
horse
get here?
Wait, horse
Hey
fucker.
guys, don't
Wait,
go
I
after
didn't
him
know
like
you were a
that.
horse
Come
fucker,
on.
bitch.
Hey,
She's
you don't have to
so mad
yell. You
for
don't have to
what?
yell, man.
Oh, you zombie, I didn't know
For
you
what,
My
fucked horses, you
friend, the
faggot.
baby, the big
Whoa.
baby.
I didn't know you fucked horses, nigga.
The fuck is going
I
on?
don't give two fucks about this
Is
interview,
that-
bro.
I
You
know.
fuck horses, you
This
fucking
chick
rat
got mad
cunt.
for like
It's
Look at
falling
you.
months.
You
apart. It's
absolute.
falling
You fuck
apart.
animals, nigga.
How did
You
he
fuck
get
animals,
Falling
nigga. You
apart.
fucking bestiality
LA
king
girls
dog
get
fuck.
mad for no reason.
How did he get?
Look at you. You
Going to
fuck
Charged.
animals. You
pieces.
They
bro.
get
You fuck
perks as
animals.
fuck.
and he's acting
Yeah,
like
get him out
it
of
was a
here. I
shock
don't know
Can you
how he
give
got.
Kit
shock
Nightingale
website.
talking perms?
It's just
If
for
he didn't.
shock comedy.
Okay, we
Do
took
you
care
know
of
what
him. We
comedy
took care of
is? Have
him.
you
Oh,
made a
comedy
joke?
is
She's not.
abusing
She's not
animals.
laughing.
Like, what the fuck are you talking
Wait,
about?
wait,
Have
zombie.
you
I'm
made a
curious
joke
what
in
your
the last
thoughts are
10
on this.
years?
She said that you're a lol cow, but she was brought on to Fish Tank as a contestant. Do you feel that there's any connection to those two statements?
There is not.
I could only.
Curious if you think that there might be a, you know what I'm.
I don't know. As a horse fucker, as an exploiter. I don't
As
know
a-
if I could make, with my low intellectual level, make those connections that you're referring to. I'm just so flustered right now.
I think if he wasn't flustered, Shotty, he might imply that Sam Hyde brought you on the show because he
You're
thought
a
it'd be funny to make fun
faggot.
of you.
No, he didn't. And
I don't
Sam
think
Hyde
Sam
didn't
brought
make
her
fun of me
on.
the whole time. And he told
Yeah, not
me,
personally.
Did he fuck you?
yeah, no, he didn't.
Did you have a
Well,
horse cock?
that
Did you get
No,
fucked
might
by a
say
horse?
something about you then.
I think you have like you guys. Some of you
It's
have like a
crazy how
different
women
brain.
just like come into things and try and make it about themselves, and no one
How
wants
did
to
I make
hear
this
it.
about myself? Did
That's
I
his
have
interview.
I?
That's an
Did I say
interview.
I in the statement? I
Yeah.
never said any I statements. I said you.
You don't even need to make a
Yeah,
I
but you're
And I'm
statement.
making it
talking
about
about this
your
guy.
It's your
judgment
opinion.
on him. Your views on him. He's
Oh,
never
I think
fucked
this
a
is
horse.
your
No,
insecurities.
I've heard.
What's even
I've
crazier,
heard.
she wants to make the interview
He's
about
never fucked a
horse
horse.
porn about
Allegedly.
her.
Allegedly. Actually, he can still walk. He's definitely never fucked a horse.
Yeah, Mr. Hands
Or
died.
well, he might have fucked a
Right.
horse. We definitely hasn't gotten fucked by a horse.
Mr. Hands did die from it, so he is
Yeah.
living. So I mean, it's.
I mean,
Hey,
it. Okay,
Prayer for
it
his
is
husband.
fuck me horse.com.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Ah, hello. Is this Mr. Zombie Jamboree?
Hello, Kit. How are you doing?
Hello.
Allegedly.
Oh, do you mean
Allegedly.
allegedly? What's your name, Mr. Zombie, then? All right, what?
Uh,
Patrick, Neil, Gavin, what?
Hello, Miss Kitty.
Bob?
Nice of you to join us.
You can just call him
Hello.
Zombie.
All right, oh, just Zombie then. Okay, right. So I hear you fuck horses. Is this true?
Oh, brother.
No, he runs a site
No.
that
Okay, he
allows
runs a
people to
site.
get their like
He created it as a joke, and it's gone. It's like a performative art.
This isn't
Why,
the
why,
only-
why,
AdSense or
why?
something?
Why would you fuck innocent horses?
Bro.
Why? But why?
I'm just gonna
Really?
let you
Come on.
answer that, Zombie. I feel like.
This isn't the only thing he does, guys. You know, he's
What
a
else
very-
do you fuck? Do you fuck cats, dogs? No.
No.
Goats.
Now that I would think
Wow.
would be abuse. I would agree
But
with that.
fucking a horse isn't abuse. It's kind of weird, isn't it? Bit weird. Bit.
Well,
think-
you gotta think about the anatomy, right?
Jesus
horse
fucking
is
Christ.
Size.
The fact that
The
you
anatomy.
didn't
The
need it
size,
is a
right?
bit of a problem. You do know
I mean,
how
if you
big a
think
horse
about
cock
it-
Is it the
is.
size of the creature,
right?
the size of the
Well, is that
brain, or
abusing
the
the
size
horse,
of the
or is that
cock?
abusing
I don't know,
the
Kit.
person?
You are kind of loose.
I feel like you're gonna get anal fissures and die of hemorrhoids by the time you're like 40.
Well, yeah.
Mr.
Yeah.
Hands
Mr.
did die.
Hands.
Have you
If
you
you've
seen
been
that?
fucking horses since you were like 10, yeah, you're gonna get anal fissures, dude.
God.
But doing it one time, it's just
Have you been
probably- No, I'm
fucking
kidding.
horses since you were 10?
Yeah,
Mr.
me
Zombie?
personally, yeah,
Ri-
for sure.
Who hasn't?
Riding and fucking are two separate things.
Oh.
Riding and fucking. So you wait, is that a sexual position? If I missed something here, like
Riding a
what,
horse is crazy.
riding or fucking? Which one are you doing?
You know, horses used to be the primary mode of
I don't hear no.
transportation.
I am not hearing no. Are you hearing no? Is anyone hearing no? No, we're
So,
not hearing no.
if
So why would you
anything-
fuck wee horses? That's just so cruel.
If anything, you know, I'm guessing that this was probably more prevalent,
Giving them a new job.
you know,
'cause they
100
kind of
years
got
ago.
fucked
Giving
over
them
by
a new
cars.
Yeah, they got
Fucked over by
replaced like by
cars.
machines.
You're
Just like
kind
we
of
are now.
introducing the new technological revolution for horses. It's like they were Amish people, and now you're like giving them iPhones.
You're like horsecock Jesus.
I told you, dude, he's the Satoshi Nakamoto of horsecock.
Look,
put out
there's
some
a
white
big
paper.
difference.
It's cryptocurrency for horses.
Yeah.
Cryptocurrency for horses.
We're gonna
Okay, do you at
actually-
least sell the
Is this ever
sperm
gonna end?
afterwards? No, it's really not. No,
I don't know how
no.
these people
I do-
can.
I do have-
You are not a prisoner.
I do
You're
have-
free to go whenever you
I do
want.
have-
Running
I
this
know.
show.
I know.
I do have
but-
two serious questions, like not.
You are not
Yeah, do you at
under
least
arrest.
sell the horse cum off at a
Can
decent price?
can we just
We're
say-
gonna meet you.
He
Yes,
doesn't
horse
produce
cum
it.
is actually supposedly worth a lot of money.
It depends on the
right
horse,
steed.
really.
Yeah.
The
doesn't
good
it?
breeds,
Yeah.
yeah, they make a
Yeah.
shit
What
ton
kind of
for
steed do you
racing.
like to fuck then, Mr. Zombie?
Yeah,
Can we get a
dude.
serious question in here?
I
That
do
is
have,
a serious
I do have,
question.
I have a
God.
question.
That
Is-
is
I want to know
extremely
more about
serious.
you, man.
Ugh.
okay, can I ask? Okay, so is it like how strict is it for horses? Like, are there literally like people have a fetish for horses, or do they also like if there's a donkey in there every once in a while? Like, is that actually a thing?
Oh,
Or like a
that's stupid
zebra?
ass-
All right.
That's a
A
dumb question.
mule.
All right.
I do have a question.
I don't know how to answer that.
So you say comes from mostly from South America. Is there? Can you tell from like the quality of the image that it's like it's coming from a certain time period? Like these things are being filmed in maybe early 2000s, 2010s, 90s, stuff like that, or anything like that, where it's just
Well,
getting recycled at a certain point.
Well, sometimes you can date it from the file, but I mean, any layman can probably tell, video quality, but obviously, back in the day, probably people, I guess, from third world countries probably didn't have the best equipment, but nowadays, we're so global that it's probably hard to tell, but if you look at the person themselves, you can, you know, tell where it's coming from. You don't have to ask too many questions.
And do you think the whole thing of it being more South American produced is just an economic thing, or is it just this kind of like genetic memory of the
Well, there was, like it was said earlier.
Spaniards bringing over horses and collapsing the Aztec
Like
Empire, and
cultural.
Well, like it was said earlier, it's a cultural thing, right? For some people, and you hear about donkey shows, right? That's a Central American thing. That's just, it just happens more
have you gotten
there
footage of
than
like those Tijuana donkey shows that are like have been sort of an urban legend? I don't know if they're an urban legend or not. It was a joke in what Clerks 2 or whatever.
Can you
I
explain what a
definitely
donkey show is? I'm not familiar with the term.
I feel
That's
like
a real thing, dude. I mean, if you go to Mexico, even Tijuana, dude.
Yeah, the Tijuana. That was a joke in Clerks too. That's what I know it from. But
it's a
but
real
would
thing.
would those things also be that whole
all
genesis
right.
of it be
I think I'm
blood
getting pretty
memory?
tired. It's getting pretty late. I just want you guys to know that I was born in a meteor shower.
Oh,
It
yeah.
shows in my daily life.
What do you mean that?
What do you think about the New Jersey drones?
And now I'm gonna do the biggest reveal of the night and the deepest, darkest secret I've ever told anyone in any community. Are you ready for this?
I'm so ready. I'm so ready.
Are you guys? Come on. I need to.
I'm gonna
I need
come.
I need every
My ears are
single
listening.
person that's available right now to tell me they're ready for this deep.
I'm absolutely
I'm
ready.
so fucking ready,
I'm
dude.
so
I have no
fucking
idea.
ready for this deep,
Evil secret.
dark,
I'm ready for the evil secret.
secret.
And it's really gonna blow your guys' mind. I'm telling you right now. There is
Oh my
there is
God.
absolutely nothing that you have heard tonight or in the last year, I bet. That would be
Last year is
even
crazy.
Huge.
even almost close to what you've probably experienced that I'm about to tell you.
That's amazing.
Freak my mind,
Yeah.
Cristiano.
How many people are in this channel right
Break
now?
my mind right now.
25 in the call, and some people are watching the stream. So
Some
people
people are
can't fit
watching
in
the
the
live
call.
stream.
Oh, this is a live stream.
I might get banned for
It's
this.
the people in this server that
I
can't
might
fit
get
in.
banned
We're
for
gonna
this
protect
reveal.
you. We're gonna protect you.
Do what you
You're
gotta
gonna
do,
protect
Tommy.
me?
Yeah.
Are you ready, Ren?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I
I
hope
think
so.
I'm ready. I think.
Allie,
We're gonna
are you
protect
still here?
She's in the crowd. She's in the
Allie's
crowd.
here. Allie's
Only
here.
Allie's in-
only Brian Carter, my best friend in the whole world, knows this truth. And I'm about to reveal it to all of you.
Damn it.
I do not own
Holy shit.
fuckmehorse.com.
Let's go!
Go.
Inshallah.
I love you.
We beat the horse fucking allegation.
Go.
What the fuck?
I
Instead of
do
keto
not
jacket, you just
have
horse fuck jacket?
any connection to
Are you
fuckmehorse.com. I do not own
kidding
it.
me?
I have
Oh,
nothing
yeah.
to do
Take
with
away his
fuckmehorse.com.
rules.
Go.
Fuckmehorse.com was a joke for years. All of that is true. and I spammed it.
Fucking bitch!
I
You're a
spammed
damn
it.
bitch!
Yeah, yeah, tell me. Yeah, get mad. Fuck you. Who's the wall now?
Fuck you,
Fuck
zombie
you
gamer.
guys.
You're
I
a
trolled
faker.
all of you
You're a
all
fucking
night.
liar.
I
You're a
fucking
faker
trolled all
and
of
a
you
fucking
motherfuckers.
liar.
You're fucking
You
bunch
weren't
of
even
losers.
born during
You
a
think I
meteor
own
shower. You
fuckmehorse.com?
weren't born
Fuck
during a
you.
meteor
You haven't
shower.
fucked me horse.com,
You're
fucker.
fucking piece of
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
You're a
yeah,
fucking piece of
yeah,
shit.
yeah, did it. Yeah, get it.
Your
Fuck
career is
you.
over.
Yeah,
You're
go
done
fuck yourself.
for. You're worth nothing. You're a piece of shit. I wipe my ass with people like you.
Yeah, get him. Yeah, get him.
Kill
Fuck
yourself.
that
Kill
horse.
yourself.
Fuck that guy. Fuck
Don't actually
that
do
guy.
that. Don't actually do that.
Wait, I didn't get to ask my interview questions. Can I
Ren, I
ask
would
them?
like to thank you
Yeah,
from
go
the
ahead.
bottom of my heart
How
for
believable.
this interview.
How believable am I though?
You look like a horse fucker. I'll give you that.
You look like a horse fucker.
Bobby, you fooled me
This
for
Can
so
I
is
ask my
long.
despicable.
The
questions?
fact
I
that
know,
you were
Ren.
getting pissed off at people implying
tell
that you're a horse
everybody,
fucker, like I've
Bobby.
said this 1,000 times. But yeah, we don't
Man, it
condone the
feels-
shit you're doing though. I will say, just to be clear, we do not condone that here at
I condone this.
FagC.
I condone this.
We
We,
don't
need merch
condone
of his
any
You guys
horse
don't know what to
fucking,
horse fucker
believe.
on it.
any horse sex trafficking, any
need to make merch of this guy.
unconsensual horse cum collecting
Nah,
Kids
this
don't
dude's
know what to
or
believe.
distribution.
I fuck with this nigga heavy, bro. What do you mean, nigga? Anything
That's
he does, dude, I'm behind him.
You got a vibe.
Well,
You're right behind me.
if he does a
Yeah,
horse, you're behind the
dude.
horse.
We need horsefucker.com merch right now.
He's not a horse fucker, dude. He just said it
Well,
himself.
we don't know that. He could be clearing his name up right now because
No,
he
his
realizes there's
site,
a
Like-
live
his site.
stream.
I am a horsefucker.com.
Like
He's-
probably
he's not
about like
fresh, it's fine.
80 to 85% of what I said tonight is true though.
Yeah,
Dude,
dude.
you
South
like a
Dakota,
horse.
own your own house, own your own cars. I like that about you, man.
Is
you do your
Is
own
your
shit.
friend actually sick?
Yeah.
Okay.
You think I'd fucking
we're
lie
all
about
really
that?
Worried.
I
We're
mean,
really
lying
worried
about
about
that would be
Ryan
You're a sick
Carter.
and twisted
The
fucker.
fuck?
I would
We love
argue.
you very much.
I would argue that
Listen, you guys brought me in here saying I'm fuckmehorse.com. Okay? I didn't say shit at first.
Hey, we don't do
I
shout
don't
outs
know
like that.
any
Hey, you can't say
fucking
that.
people, dude. I'm scared of all of them, but yeah,
is there a Discord of horse fuckers though?
dude. Why do you want
Not that
that?
I know.
Are
of.
you in
Slash
that Discord?
MLP
Where you think
slash.
we came
You
from?
guys wanted that though.
Yeah, I want them in here. We need horse fuckers. We need real horse fuckers in here. God damn it!
Yeah, we need merch of
Can
him.
you find
We need
us
merch
real
of this
horse
guy.
fuckers and get them in here? Can you do that for us? We'll give you the role for that. You're not getting the role for the interview. You sick son of a bitch.
It's believable.
Hey, the
We need a
chick came
horse
in
fucker role, and we need to give it to him.
dude, and she believed it, so that's good.
Yeah, Shady, you fucking retard. God.
This
I
is so
think you're
clippable.
just trying to reach.
He's just the site admin. He doesn't.
I'm
read
just
the
trying to
manual.
retract, yeah. Okay.
Can you prove that you
makes
don't
sense.
own horsefucker.com?
I can't prove that I do.
You could. Actually, you
I-
could. Because
No, you can
What if
look
you
up
do?
all the receipts.
I
What
don't
do you
know.
fucking mean? Any
shell
website.
companies.
Pull it up.
Loki wouldn't look the receipts up for the life of me. I know this bitch would
So
though.
was this a running joke from back then as well?
Absolutely.
So did you tell people
This
that
is-
you had made it back then and it already
As
existed?
long as I have
Oh,
known
yeah.
Bobby, he
Oh,
has
yeah.
said that he
Like
owns
I-
fuckmehorse.com, and
Dude,
I've
what?
believed him
You've been doing
completely.
this?
Like I
and
said,
everyone
Brian
believed him
was the,
completely.
right. I've been doing that. Yeah, I've been telling people that for
I
years.
You've been doing
I
this
know
bit for
Zombie
years?
very well.
He's been doing
I
the bit
for
genuinely
20 years.
don't know
Get
what
Clyde
finally
in
paid
here.
off,
Get
I
Clyde in
guess.
here.
What's crazy is that site's been up for that long.
It is, yeah.
I've never known about this site or this guy, so this is nice to hear that you have nothing to do with this. I'm
Inshallah, my
glad.
boy is free.
Wallahi, bro. Like
Amen.
wallahi, my boy is free. I fuck with you, gang.
Can we get Clyde in here?
Wait,
Can we get
there's
Clyde in
worse.
here?
There's worse allegations. You said you went to
Clyde needs to be able
Toronto.
to speak.
It's
Yeah, you did
I
say you
said
went-
what?
Clyde, you're
you
muted.
said you went to Toronto.
Can
That's a
someone drag
that's
Clyde
a,
out
that's
and
a
back
bad
in?
allegation.
Clyde, is your mic disabled?
Yeah,
or
we
do you
went
not have
on a little
permission?
vacation. I wanted to see Niagara Falls, man. And it's way better from the
Wait, so did Ren think you were a
Canada
horse
side.
fucker?
Probably.
Like I said, I believed him from the day I met him.
Hey,
and I
no matter
still
what
don't know what
though,
to think. Allie's in here. I
Ren
know she doesn't know what to think.
Hey, zombie. Oh no, go ahead. Say
Ren
this.
is like a judgment-free zone. Ren is the best.
I'll have
Okay.
to get to know them.
So zombie.
Ren's a
we also
very
have a
good person.
So we also have a surprise for you as well that might blow your mind.
How? All right.
And I hope you're ready for this before Clyde.
All right. Clyde's here.
We're gonna edit this and we're gonna cut out the last part and we're gonna keep this joke
Yeah,
running.
we're
Gonna run this
Let's
joke into the
go.
ground.
I'm
We're
fine with that.
gonna have a bigger reveal.
I think you can kind of tell I don't really give a fuck about anything, so do it.
No, not to harm your public perception, but to run the bit
I
again.
don't care.
To run the bit
I
again.
don't care either way.
The larger audience.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
The 17 people of the larger audience. All right, let's go.
Yeah, you got
Well, the
17
next-
people watching you. Do you want to say hi to your fans?
Whoa.
Fuck you saying to me, dude?
You're nothing
Oh, I
without
have
your
fans.
fans.
Great.
You're
Fuck
nothing
you.
without your fans, Zombie Jamboree.
You're nothing without your
Why would you
fans. I
treat them
don't
like that?
I don't need no fucking fans.
How are you gonna let
Why?
this guy
Why?
talk to
You
you that
should
way?
be fan of me. You should be fan of me.
I think when you
I'm
need
a-
have a trust fund, you don't need anything. In my
I'm
opinion.
a independent woman. I don't need no man.
I don't believe you.
Sounds
I
like
don't
shoddy
believe
right
I
now,
don't think
bro.
you're a woman.
Sounds like
You're not a
shoddy.
woman.
My fault.
Shoddy, does this guy look like a horse fucker to you?
Yeah.
What,
don't know
what
what a
about
horse
him?
fucker
What about
looks
him?
like, dude.
What
I'm
about him?
looking
You
at
don't know
one.
what a horse fucker looks like?
I'm
Clyde, can
looking
you
at
believe that
one.
this guy fucks horses?
Nah, dude.
No, gets fucked by. Sorry, correction. It's horse fuckmehorse.com.